being a slave to society. Please stop. And it doesn't even, it's society as a whole. I'm not just even talking about corporate America. I'm talking about, you see the most flyest chick down the street and she got, oh, the new weave, or she got the newest perm, or stuff like that. Don't be a copycat and go and want to look the best perm and perm your hair and do this and that. That's even society slavery. Just everyone has a perm, so I'm gonna get a perm. Everyone has this, so I'm gonna have this. And I'm not hating on those people like who do like perms or anything, and they want to have that style and they think it's cool. That's fine. I'm just saying, in the end run, be you. Don't let anybody. I don't care if it's the boss of your job. I understand you have to have money and you have to have your job. But don't let anybody convince you that you can't be you for who you are. So me being a freeformer, and I know there's other freeformers out there who've been through this, and for those just coming on the freeform train, or just coming on the dread black train, or just coming on, opening up to being who you are personally, be you no matter what. Always. Always. Now I hear a lot of people say negative things about freeforming. Oh, your hair is just matted up. So do you even wash your hair? Or what do you even do to it? That's not a good thing to do. Corporate America they're not gonna hire you. To be honest, to be very honest, I don't care. I don't care. Because in the end run, it's not about who has the most money and who has this and who has that. It's about being who you are as God has made you to be. God didn't make us have, we weren't meant to have perms. We weren't meant to have any of that whatsoever. That is man-made. And it's not for us. I mean, if the world blew up today and all we had was the earth, the green of life, you think you still have that perm? I'm not knocking on it. I'm just trying to prove the point. If you love perms, hey, go ahead. All power to you, but I just needed to address this topic because it's really bugging me. Really bugging me. Because I hear people all the time. I tell people I'm freeforming my hair, and then if they don't know what it is, I explain it to them. And I do get some people that will say, I salute you for that and all that stuff. I get those few people. But other people sit there and be like, you're not even going to comb it? You're not going to do this? You're not going to do that? That's not a good thing. Your hair, you're just going to have a rat's nest, whatever it is. That's who I am. Me individually. That's who I am. Like, you can't take that away from me. Yeah, you can take away my food. You can take away my money. And you can even take away my job. But in the end, I don't change myself for anybody. Because in the end, you know who I'm pleasing? The only person I'm pleasing is me. That's it. So I keep my head up and I salute those who are free farming in this slavery society world today, where if you're a male, you all gotta have a low cut, or if you're a female, you all gotta have the best weave. And it could be anybody, not just free farmers. It could be anybody with going natural. It can be anybody, being themselves and not giving in to and just basically, if you want to give in, then you might as well do this to your arms, because once you give in, society will be right quick ready to put them shackles on your arms to where you can't move and they can do whatever they want, including making you shave your head, military, making you just slave, while they can lower your pay. They can lay you off anytime they want to, not giving a damn about, oh, I've worked here for 30 years doing this. They don't care. They really don't. And being African American in this world doesn't help, because America, it may have a lot of different nationalities, but this is a Caucasian country. It's because, think about it. Indians were first, taken over and completely erased. And yes, there are descendants in Indians today, but, well, I'm not even going to say Indians, I'm going to say Native American, because Indians is a whole different thing. The Native Americans, they're first. Overran by Caucasians, or white people, however you want to put it. And then Africans were stolen and put into slavery, to where their hair was long and beautiful and natural, until when they got in slavery, they knew that over in Africa, hair was power, because it is. Your hair is your power. Your natural hair is your power. And since they viewed that, that's the first thing they did, was shave your head to know that you were officially a slave and a droid of society and of America. So, me, on a personal level, I will never, ever be a slave to society. And melanated people need to get with me on this, because this is some true stuff that all of my melanated beings need to know about. It's a shame. Most of us are slaves of society. and there are very few who are not. Yet, being viewed upon the society slaves, we get treated as a slave based on how we look, and because we're not up on the latest fashion and whatever it is. TV is a no-no. Well, it is and it isn't. Let me put it. Reality shows, they get your head psyched up. And ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. Quoted by Malcolm. And like just shows that bring your intelligence to a lower level. That's what they're trying to do. They are trying to bring your intelligence to a lower level. And most people are blind to it. You sit there, I hear everybody talk about Bad Girls Club. So, from the name, I already could tell that it was going to be dumb. And I watched it. I couldn't even watch 5 minutes of it. Why would I want to watch something where it's society slavery chicks fighting because they want to be the baddest chick? It doesn't make sense to me at all. That's lowering my intelligence to thinking that's funny. That's lowering my intelligence. Get with it. And be yourself. No matter what. If you like wearing your hair a specific way, wear it. I don't care if it's out up. I don't care. Be yourself. Because we need to get together and bring this. We need to bring this society slavery stuff to an end. We need to make the world view us as we are going to be who we want to be, whether you like it or not. And if everybody jumped on this train, the world will change. Either they'll change, or it's gonna have to change, or it can end up badly. Because if everybody was on this train, especially melanated beings, wore their hair naturally how they wanted to, or being themselves, they wouldn't even be able to run a company because nobody would work for them because they can't be themselves. So then they would sit there and change up the rules and the guidelines of the company. So, for instance, if you are a cook and you sit there and you serve people, and sometimes, I don't know what the rules personally are to be a cook or a chef or whatever, but I do know that you have to wear a hairnet. I don't, grooming, as far as grooming, I'm sure they want your hair to be presentable. And, well, presentable to society. And if everybody sat there and was like, well, no, I'm not gonna do this and I'm not gonna do that because that's not who I am, then they could change it up to, well, your hair has to fit. They could change it from your hair has to be cut and no longer than this and no longer than that, and girls have to have this and this and this and blah blah blah. They could change it up to sitting there saying, okay, well, you can have your hair any style as long as it can fit in a hairnet. Creating a stand makes a difference. And I have nothing against people who believe this, but people who think we can change the government, we really can't. There's only so much we can do. The government is a scam, if you ask me. Personal opinion. Because you've seen the Trayvon Martin case. And there's a whole bunch more cases. Hard evidence in front of your face. Medical records saying that Zimmerman didn't have any serious life-threatening injuries, since he claimed that Trayvon bashed his head into the ground and he felt like he had to use the gun. But they weren't life-threatening. They were a few little scratches that had a little blood coming on it, which you could have just got up and shook off. You're a big dude. And you jump out and follow this boy anyway, even though they told you not to. But yet you still let him go. And I know Obama's doing something about trying to get him charged for something, but originally he was let go. The only reason Obama did anything was because people took a stand about it, and some people were negative, but people took a stand and changed. And that's what I'm saying about society and just being a slave to it. If you stand up and be who you are, there will be change. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it will take effect. You feel me? So, moral of the story, be yourself no matter what, and do not become a slave to society, because you will be unhappy. But this video is going on 30 minutes now, so sorry for ranting, but I had to get it off my chest. And the thoughts were just coming together as I talked about it. So, yeah, you have my opinion and my views on society as a whole, and what people should make you do, or think you should do because it's your public appearance. So I just think it's dumb to me how you have to look a certain way to be successful. It should be that what you can do should make you successful. So with that being said, I'm out. Alright. Peace, fam. Yehuvu, all my free formers out there. And all my natural kings and queens. I love y'all too. Keep the movement going. Alright. God bless. I'm out.